it's Betsy. Today I'm sharing a favorite tool called the anti-insanity breath, or at least that's its nickname, by my teacher Kia Miller, and it is true. It works. It's such a really fabulous way when you're just feeling spun out and you need to come back to yourself. It's very regulating for the nervous system, and it'll just help you come out of that sense of crazy. And I really suggest this breath for this time, not only for our mental health, but we're working with these pauses in the breath that are very helpful for our respiratory system and for our lungs. And so you get so many bonuses in one from this breath. I also love it because you can take it with you. It's pretty portable. You just don't do the mudra, the hand position, and you have your eyes open. You can do it anytime. If you're feeling crazy while you're driving, if you're in an argument with someone, you can do this breath. So anyway, let's jump right in. We'll begin with the traditional call-in, calling on the inner teacher or the guru within with the chant Om Namo Guru Dev Namo, and we'll do that 3 times. So let's go ahead and bring the hands together at the heart, make a little heat, and then we'll take a deep breath in to begin. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Good, and maybe even feeling a little bit more centered just after that tuning in. Let's go ahead and find this arm position where the left hand is facing the heart. So I'm doing the opposite of you. Right hand rests on the back of the left, and then the thumbs connect. We're making this line, this straight line of the forearms and the floor. And then the gaze, as is often the case in some of these Kundalini practices, is at the tip of the nose. So there's a little bit of an internal gaze, and that's a very specific way of helping to regulate our system, the pituitary gland in particular. And so we'll be working to find an inhale and a pause at the top of the inhale, and an exhale, and a pause at the bottom of the exhale. Now, if you're pregnant, or you think you're pregnant, or if you have unregulated or unmedicated high blood pressure, just use a long deep breath instead. So let's go ahead and begin. Inhaling and pausing. Let's try for the count of 5. Exhaling and pausing for the count of 5. Inhaling, pause, exhaling, and pause. And then you find how that pause works for you at this moment. It might be a little bit much, and you might want to shorten the pause. If you feel like you have a little bit more space, you can lengthen it, moving towards maybe about a 10 count pause at both the top and bottom of the breath. spine, lifting up through the crown. You can find a little bit of root lock, if you know root lock, while you pause, squeezing Mula Bandha. You can find that little dip of the chin, finding a slight Jalandhar Bandha. Don't want to pause so long that you have to gasp for your next breath. There should actually be a little softness in the pause. If you've lost the gaze, just come back to that little inward glance towards the tip of the nose. If your eyes aren't a fan of that position, you can look down towards the floor. Just watching the pause. If you can find a little softness there. No grasping. But softness like you're just cupping a butterfly. You have a little bit more space You can extend the pause, maybe moving towards that 10 count length at both the top and bottom of the breath. And to finish, let's take an inhale together. Pause at the top. And exhale, release that effort. You can release your hands down. Close the eyes. Notice how you feel. If when you sat down there was something troubling you, something on your mind, just notice your connection to that now. Notice your sense of spaciousness inside. We're rebuilding this sense of space that allows us to have a little bit more perspective on our challenges, not crowding up against us quite so much. Revel in that spaciousness. You'd like to invite in an intention, that which you'd like to take off your mat, take out into the world. Invite that in. Bring the hands together at the heart, and we'll close with Sat Nam, Sat meaning truth or the highest truth, and Nam meaning is my essence. So we'll make a long Sat and a short Nam sound, taking a deep breath in. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Namaste.